Good morning. We're back with you today, and today we're going to show you what you can do to make your management of your power measures and such a lot easier, make your life a lot easier with stuff. And we discovered that with microscope bases, you can get these junk microscopes here and there, and for virtually nothing. They've been stripped. All the lenses have been taken out, and anyway, what do you do with a microscope base? Anyway, what started all this was this is the little Lyman Ideal Model 55 powder measure. It's still in the 1962 catalog of Lyman Ideal before Lyman took over Ideal. It's a nice little powder measure. We've been good friends for a long time, and I've had other ones just like it, and I'll always have one of these. But this is what I take to the range with me whenever I leave home. And what I like about it is you can clamp it to the table, your bench, wherever you're at. But it doesn't open up far enough for a lot of the benches, and it doesn't close up far enough for some benches. So it's either too tight or too loose. So what I would resort to, I hope you can see this. I would clamp it onto my range press get up here. Whenever I go to the range, I take this outfit with me. And but this having it clamped on here when I have to, I'm hunkered down, and it's less than ideal. So this is what we happen to do. I had this one here. This is my first microscope, and I thought, well, this would be a lot better, and it's ready to go. What I like about these little things is that, when I'm done, I can just take it off and pour the powder back into my powder container. Here's another one. Actually, these are both just alike. The stands are just alike, and also the powder measures are just alike. These are the old Redding, and they're like from the 50s and early 60s. You can see the old green water decal on them, and they run smooth. But as I find more microscopes that are ratted out, I'm going to convert all of my powder measures this way, because I can move them around. I don't have to screw them off of the mount to dump the powder off when I'm done with my what I'm doing, and I can move them around. Like, how many times do you move or rearrange your reloading stations, and then you have to drill a bunch of holes? And with this, you can just move them around and take them with you. Unlike, you won't have to be jabbing holes in your bench with this kind of stuff here, or like this. So I thought I'd share this with you today on you know, how to make your life a little bit simpler and easier. You know, it does work, and I like this getup. So anyway, this is what this is my idea for the day, and what you can do with a microscope, well, a burned out microscope. And there's always ways of mounting your powder measure onto it. You can make a bracket. You know, the reddings are the hardest to mount up to. Here's what I had to make for my first redding, and it's, well, less than perfect. You know, had to do a lot of, you know, all that. So I could talk a lot more about powder measures. I'll tell you this, that I'm putting the powder measures on stands that I like the most. Not that the RCBS Uniflows are no good, because they are one of the best ones that you can find, and I've used them for years. I've got 3 of them. So, but I like the redding because they're old, and they cut you know, your rifle powder, they cut that a lot better. You know, that's the extruded powder that looks like pencil lead. They're a lot smoother, and the drum is a lot narrower than on the RCBS, or it just does a little bit better job. It feels better. It doesn't mean that they're off a grain or a half a grain or a tenth of a grain or whatever. But you know, I'm doing this with the best ones that I have that I like to use. However, this little Lively Model 55, now it does not cut rifle powder all that well, but still it does a good job. And I'll always have one of these little things, you know, because they're just, I just like them, you know. And you can still buy them, and I think they're probably $50. So and you can adjust it if you want to get down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, you can get it down to the tenth of a grain. But all powder measures are good if they do not leak powder. Some of them do, and they're the ones that you're not going to see on my table. So that'll be it for the day, and we'll see you on our next video. And stay cool. It's a hot day today, and we'll see you on our next video. Bye-bye.